Okay, Nair. I'm gonna unmute you. Okay, tell me, what do you think it is?
Piano.
Piano, close. It's not quite a piano. It's from the same family. Any guesses? Okay, AJ. What do you think it is?
I don't really know the name, but it actually sounds like the piano, and it was played a long, long time ago. I don't remember the name.
You guys are onto something. It does sound like a piano. It actually is from the same family of the piano. This is actually an acoustic guitar. An acoustic guitar. Can someone tell me what family, what instrument family this is from? They're part of? Anyone? What instrument family the guitar is from? All right, Skunk, I'm gonna unmute you. Can you tell me what instrument family?
Say it again.
Strings!
Yes, it's from the strings family. Good job. So just like a piano is actually both can be strings and percussion. Recently, it's been actually put in its own category, just called keyboard family. But this is an acoustic guitar. Let me see if I can do another one. Let's see if you guys will get this. Admit. Okay. Getting more people in this group chat. Oh, AJ, you have a question? Do you have a question?
No, I know what that guitar is. It's like, is it like that guitar that has like piano keys on it?
Oh, nope. This is just one of those regular acoustic guitars. But I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like one of those that sounds like, what is it? I have to look it up, but I think I know what you're talking about. All right, next one. Let's see if you guys can get this one. Oh, wrong one. But what do you think that was? Okay, AJ. Did I unmute you? There we go.
Horn.
Close, very close. Okay. Now let me give over to Nia. What do you think it is?
I don't know what it's called, but it has a string. Like,
Yeah, you do push it in and out, like.
yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it's like you push it in, out, in, out.
That's air, the flowing through it. Oh, I feel like that gave AJ a clue. Okay, so AJ, I'm gonna unmute you real quick. What do you think?
Oh, it has those piano keys.
Yeah, it has
on the side.
On the side. Let me go to Aiden. Okay, what do you think it's called?
A accordion.
Yes, it is accordion. So an accordion, has anyone seen what an accordion looks like? Some of you guys? Okay, I'm gonna actually pull it up so you can see what it looks like. Hold on real quick. All right, let me share my screen so you guys could see what I'm looking at. All right, you guys see the accordion? And there's different ones over here, but yes, they have the pedal or the keys on the sides here, and that produces the different pitches of music, different sounds. And then you close the air. The air is actually what makes the sound happen, besides the keys pressing down to get the different tones. All right, let's do another one. What about this one? Any ideas? Okay, I'm gonna pick on someone who has not been called on. So, Millennia, do you think you know what this is? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. AJ, can you tell me what this is?
I think it is like the xylophone.
It is a percussive instrument, but it's not the xylophone. Okay, very close though, very close. Let's see. Eva, what do you think it is?
Saxophone.
Saxophone? Interesting, very interesting. It might sound like, yeah, I could see that. Anyone else? Takashi, do you think you know what it is? No? I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a steel drum. Do any of you guys know what a steel drum looks like? No? Okay, I'll look that one up too. So it's a steel drum that has a concave, a little dip in it. Let me share so you can see what I'm looking at. So these are different types of steel drums. I'm going to pull up this one. Notice here you can actually see the different notes. You got C's and A's, E's, and you hit each one and they create a pitch, making a melody. How many guys would love to play on one of these things? It's actually quite fun. Yeah, it's really nice, a nice sound. All right, what about this one? Anyone know what that is? All right, AJ? Yeah.
It's something steel, and I think they use it in China sometimes.
Good guess. All right, Aiden, I feel like you're going like this, like you know it. Yes, what is it?
A gong.
It is a gong. Do any of you guys know what a gong looks like? Most of you guys, some of you guys don't. It's okay. I'm going to look that one up too. I actually had a chance to play on one before. It was so cool. All right. Let me bring it over so you guys can see it. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, you guys can see that? That big shiny symbol is called a gong. And over here is a mallet that you would use to hit one. And it makes this long vibration of sound. Okay. All right, so we did a little bit of rounds. Oh, AJ, you had something to say? Yep.
I saw one made of Lego in Legoland, Florida.
Wow, I need to go there. So we have our gongs, we have our percussive instruments, our steel drums. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a warm up to get your ears ready to listen to music, because of course this is instrument identification and I want you to be able to listen to music and guess what kind of instruments you hear, while also getting into different genres of music. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, of course, if you guys already know me, I usually have a presentation and I'm going to go ahead and pull that up in just a minute. Before I pull that up, I do want to go ahead and copy and paste 3 links I want you guys to check out for this presentation, okay? So I'm going to put it in the group chat for everybody, okay? And I'll also go to the links with you guys so that you guys will know which ones I want you to do. All you have to do is go into the chat room, copy the first, third, or second or third link and put it into your Google or browser, web browser. And if you have problems, let me know in the chat room saying, hey, Ms. Jessica, I can't view it. Okay, so let me go ahead and send it. All right. I just sent all of you guys a total of 3 links, and I'll let you know when I'm ready for you to look at the first one. All right, so let's get started with the presentation. Let me share my screen so you can see the same thing I'm looking at. I'm going to move you guys over here. All right, so this is called Listen Up. So the object of this is, besides guessing the instruments you hear, you will also get introduced to other genres of music. So the first person I want to think or talk about is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Show of hands if you've heard of this composer before. Some of you guys have? Can any of you guys, if those of you who have heard about this composer, can you name me one thing you remembered about him? All right, Nir, I'll let you go first.
Oh, that was not a question. I was just listening.
Okay. All right, AJ, can you tell me one thing you heard about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart?
I think he's a famous composer.
He is. He's a very famous composer. All right, who else? Well, I'll give you a little bit of a background about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. So he was born in Salzburg, Austria. And if you look over here, I have a little, here we go, a little map of where he was from. And it's over in Europe, this big country over here called Austria. And he was born right over here in Salzburg, okay? So he was known for being a child prodigy. So a child prodigy is basically someone around your age who was really, really gifted at something. And he was really gifted at playing the piano, okay? So when he was, I think he started playing when he was around 3 or 4 years old. And when he was young, when he was young, he would go on little concerts with his dad, and he would perform for like kings and queens and famous people. And they would be amazed at a little kid playing at such an intense level. All right, any questions? I see one hand raised. AJ?
I think he made Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
He did do a theme and variation that does have Twinkle Twinkle Little Star theme on it. Okay, let's see. Any other people with their hands raised? Nope. All right, so what I want you to do for the first link, I want you to go ahead and go in the chat room. And when you go in the chat room, I'm actually gonna go on my Word, but it's called Classics for Kids, and we're just gonna have a little bit of a brief introduction into what we're going to be focusing on. Oops. Let me try to do it right here. Okay, and let me go ahead and share this screen so you guys can see what it is we're looking at. Let me make it bigger. So this is the first link that you should be looking at. If you have this link open, go ahead and raise your hand, and then I'll tell you the next instruction I want you to do. If you have this link open, go ahead and raise your hand. Okay, we have one person, 2, 3, good. 4. Okay, so once you're on this link, I want you to go ahead and play the, press the play button that you see on the screen. It's only 5 minutes and 59 seconds, and I want you to listen to it and get an idea of the operas. We're going to be focusing on operas. Once you are done, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Okay, we have one person who finished it. That was pretty quick. Yes, Neer?
I was trying to get your attention.
Oh, yes.
I was going to say that, how do I get on there?
Oh, go into the chat room, copy and paste the first link into your browser, and it should pull this screen up.
Where is that chat room? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's okay. What you're gonna do, I'm gonna actually stop share here. Okay, you should look at the bottom of your screen. Are you on a tablet, iPhone, or a laptop?
Computer.
Computer. So go down to at the bottom, you should see security, manage, or not security, but stop video, audio, chat room. You should see a little chat box.
Yeah,
Click on that.
I clicked on it.
And then you should see the links that I posted inside the chat. It should be underneath Jessica Holmes to everyone. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And it's the first one. It's called Classics for Kids.
Okay.
And copy that link. You know how to copy, right?
Wait, right here. Wait.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I have one person who gave me a thumbs up because they're done listening. How many of you guys else are done listening? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aiden, are you done listening? I'll try to be a little quiet. Hello.
Come on. Is there anything for me? She just called me. She said just talk.
Oh yeah, so she's gonna have to copy the link. What I'll do, let me see if I can share this chat so you can see what I'm doing. No, I can't. Okay. So basically in the chat room, there is a link for her to copy and paste into her browser, and it's the first link.
Okay, it's the classics for kids, something
Yes.
like that? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute you so I can talk to the rest of the kids real quick.
No problem.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys, what did y'all think about it? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Thumbs up? Oh, 2 thumbs up. Ooh, 1 thumb up. Ooh, another thumb up. All right, so what we're gonna do, we have one student who's trying to listen to it. So while she's listening to it, I want you to go ahead and look at the bottom questions. It's called This Week's Quiz. What I want you to do is get a paper and pencil, and I want you to answer those questions while we're waiting for one student to watch the song. Please sing the link again. Okay, I'll send the link again. All right. The first question says, an opera is a stage of work with costumes and sets in which words are sung. Is that true or false?
Can I write my answers on my iPad?
That's fine. All right, Eva. I'm gonna click on you. Yes. Exactly, it is true. So an opera is a musical work that is all sung. There is no talking at all. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is not an opera by Mozart? Okay, and we're going to answer that question in just a minute. The next question was, which character in the Magic Flute sings very fast, very loud, and very high? Okay. Near, how many more minutes do you have left on your recording?
I'm done.
You're done? Oh, sweet. All right, so let's go back to the question. So the first question, I think you guys have answered. Which of the following is not an option? A, B, or C? Okay, let me get on you, AJ. All right.
I think it's A.
A, as Marriage of Figaro is actually by Mozart. If you remember in the recording, the lady was talking about how it starts off how the main character is basically taking measurements of his room for his wedding day. Anybody else might have the answer? So we have the Magic Flute and then Ada. All right, which one?
C.
C. C is the answer. So the Magic Flute and the Marriage of Figaro are two operas Mozart wrote. All right, next question. Which character in the Magic Flute sings very fast, very loud, and very high? Okay, I see Skunk had his hands up the whole entire time, so I'm going to unmute you. 3. Yes, you are correct. The Queen of the Night sung very fast, very loud, and very high. Was she the good guy or the bad guy in the story? Eva?
Bad guy.
Was the bad guy in the story. So from the listening, how old was Mozart when he wrote his first opera? Okay, AJ.
12.
He was 12. How many of you guys are 12? No one? Wow, so he was like a little bit older than you guys when he wrote his very first opera. All right, Aiden, you have something to say?
On May 9 is my birthday.
Really?
And it's the same day as my teacher.
Wow, well, happy early birthday. That's going to be, let's see, I think it's this weekend. Wow. Also the same weekend of Mother's Day. Don't forget, you guys. Mother's Day is this weekend. All right. Oh, AJ, yes?
It's on Saturday. His birthday is on Saturday.
Saturday. Ooh.
His Mother's Day is on Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, got to remember that one. All right. Neer, you had something to say?
No.
No. You keep stretching. I'm thinking you're about to say stuff, and I'm like, words of wisdom. It's okay. All right. So listening to that, and oh, Eva, you have something to say?
My
Oh, two birthdays on the same day. That's amazing. Awesome. May is going to rock. Yes, AJ?
My birthday is all the way in September.
Well, you got a ways to go. All right. So we talked about opera. How many of you guys kind of like opera now that you heard what it's about, or you're on the fence about it? Yeah, some of you guys like it, other on the fence. I understand. So with opera, we couldn't have, to tell you the truth, we couldn't have some of the things that we have today without opera. And I'm going to show you how or why. So I'm going to go back to this, my presentation. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see it. All right, go back to present. So we talked about Mozart and how he wrote a lot of operas. He actually liked writing operas. It was like a drama play. Like I said, it's a play full of singing, no talking. So everything I would say, I would be singing instead of singing or talking what I have to say. All right, so now I want to talk about this guy right here, Leonard Bernstein. So I have a question for you guys. How many of you guys love musicals? Some of you guys, I have a question for you guys again. How many of you guys like Moana? Or Frozen? Or Tangled? Yes, all of those are musicals. And to tell you the truth, we couldn't have had musicals without opera. Opera laid the foundation for having musicals. And this guy here is one of the most famous composers who wrote a musical. His name is Leonard Bernstein. A couple of facts about him, because I actually wrote them down so I can remember. He was born in Lawrence, Massachusetts. So I'm going to go ahead and move over here. So he was born to Russian and / Jewish immigrants. He played piano at the age of 5. How many of you guys started playing at the age of 5? Some of you guys? Maybe even like when you were 4. He's a famous conductor / composer. So this picture I have of him is him conducting, and he was conducting the New York Philharmonic. How many of you guys heard of the New York Philharmonic? Some of you guys? Well, we talked about orchestra before a long time ago in one of my... All right, so first question is, what is a musical? Can anyone tell me what a musical is? Based upon the music that we've listened to or the movies that you've watched, hasn't responded. Takashi, what do you think a musical is? Just like dipped. So do you have an idea what you think a musical is? No, it's okay. Do you have an educated guess? It's okay. All right, let me get Miliana. All right, what do you think a musical is?
Musical is when I forgot.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Anyone else? Let me go through. All right.
I think
let me
it
get
is
on
magical
you. Yes.
music.
Very magical. It can capture your attention. Yeah. All right, AJ.
It shows like you're singing and you're showing your...
Definitely. Kind of like opera. All right, so let me go ahead and give you the definition. So a musical is a play or movie in which singing and dancing play an essential part in musical development. From light opera, we wouldn't have some of the things we have today. Well, without opera, we wouldn't have musicals. All right, Nia, yes? Please tell me you're not stretching.
I'm not stretching.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like you really like operas because people say like an opera, like an opera.
You could say that. I just like seeing, things evolved, and with opera, it evolved into musicals. So this brings us to the thing. So go back to the chat room, and I'm going to go to the chat room too. Go ahead and copy the second link on the chat room. Actually send the link again because someone asked sets of links. Go to the second one. And again, once you are done, give me a thumbs up on the screen. And I'm actually going to go to the link myself so you can see which one I'm talking about. It should be titled Dance at the Gym. Now, if an advertisement shows up, I am sorry. Yes, AJ?
For some reason, it's not letting me go to Chrome.
Chrome. Did you copy and paste the link? Okay. Well, if you finish, it should pop up. And can you see my screen so you can see what it looks like?
Hmm?
Can you see my screen so you know what it looks like when you look it up? Okay. Melania, do you have a question? Oh, no. Okay. Show of hands, how many of you guys are done? Because I am. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is the play that he helped create called West Side Story, that he actually made, West Side Story. It's a musical play. How many of you guys are familiar with like Romeo and Juliet? A little bit. Well, it has the same premise of Romeo and Juliet, where we have two groups of people who are at odds with each other. But on each group, they had one, basically a couple that basically falls in love, and they have like a forbidden love because they can't really be together because the groups are at odds. So he basically adapted this Romeo and Juliet-esque play for West Side Story. And that right there just shows you a musical where it's dance. Because again, we just said that musical incorporates singing and dance. Even though they weren't really singing, you did have talking, which was different from opera. And you did have dancing, which some operas did have, not so much though. Most of it was more like, drama play, So that right there, a little synopsis that's happening there, that you saw like the two groups that were at odds with each other, and they were basically have what you would say a dance battle. Okay, AJ, questions?
It kind of looked like it was a Cinderella.
Kind of like a Cinderella, yeah. Near?
I got 3 questions.
Okay, let's get it.
First question is, why do they keep kicking?
I guess that's part of the dance back then, like in the mamba or let's see, like swinging dance. Mm-hmm.
My
Dances
second
were so
question-
different. Huh? Sorry.
My second question is that, when they went in the circle, when they stopped, they were facing each other. Then they were going with different people if they were facing each other. Why?
Right, so then groups together. So that's why they did the dance thing. So you would have different partners. So when they had their different partners, they're like, I'm going to go with the partner that I came here with, my team, basically. Mm-hmm. What was your third question?
My third question. Okay, now I remember. They were saying those words, blah blah blah, like that. I don't know. They kept shouting it out. I don't know what it's called. I don't know how to say it.
Like scat?
Yeah.
Like again, this was back in the, I want to say 60s. I think it was 60s. Let me see real quick. Yep. I think I lost a person. The dances back then were much different from where they are here or now. So that is the musical of Leonard Bernstein. Some other things he did was, how many of you guys are familiar with Peter Pan? So if you ever get the opportunity to look at the playwright Peter Pan, that's him who wrote all that music. All right, last but not least, I want to go to the last one. I think most of you guys would know this, but the next musical we're going to look at is one. Oh, sorry, I forgot to ask you. Listening to this, what emotions can you get from this musical selection from the Mamba or the Dance in the Gym? What emotions did you get or did you feel from this? Was it a sense of excitement or sadness? Like what emotions did you get from listening or watching this? All right, Near.
Just roam around, kick people like that.
Oh yeah, very free. I wish I could dance like that. I need a dance partner. All right, who else? How did you, oh, let me get you, Aiden. What did you feel when you were looking and listening?
Excited.
A lot of energy. All right, Skunk, you had something?
Bored.
You were bored? Oh, well, some people have different emotions, so that's cool. If you were bored, that's fine. All right, anyone else? Aiden, you had something?
I'm about to lose choose another two.
This will be number 2 for you? Choose number 2?
No, this is number
Oh,
4.
wow, that's amazing. All right, so the next one I want to go to is by Kenny Ortega. So most of you guys probably is a filmmaker, touring manager, and a choreographer. So question to see how old I am or how young I hopefully am. How many of you guys heard of the movie Descendants? How many of you guys heard of the movie Descendants? Got one, a couple of you guys. Any of you guys watch Disney Channel? You know the movie Descendants? Yeah. He's the one who produced it. He's the guy who produced it. How many of you guys heard of the movie High School Musical? Kind of, sort of. I have like an upside down frown. Yeah, some of you guys? Well, Kenny Ortega, like I said, he's a famous for somebody who teaches dance moves. So the dance moves that you saw happening in Descendants, he's the one who came up with that. Near? Question?
In Descendants, it's Wicked. See, he filmed that. Filmed that. Oh.
Yeah. He choreographed. Oh. Yes.
When did he do it?
Whenever the movies came out. So, because there's a total of 3. So one came out in 2019, the other one I think 2017, and then one other in 2015, I think. All right. So, for the Halloween movie Hocus Pocus, if any of you guys heard of that movie before, he's actually from here, Palo Alto, California. I cannot talk. Right underneath San Francisco. So that's where he was born. All right. So this goes with the last portion of our listening. Go ahead and go back to the chat room and look at the last link. Look at the last YouTube link. And I'm actually going to pull it up myself. And hopefully you won't get an ad, but hey, it happens because I'm getting one right now. All right, and I'm going to show you my screen so you can know what it is you're supposed to be looking at. And again, once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Also, if you're having any issues, please let me know.
I
Yes.
lost the tooth. My mom pulled out my tooth yesterday and it came out. So I lost 2 teeth.
Oh, wow. Put it under that pillow so you can get some cash. All right, so High School Musical, we're all in this together. So that was our last musical. What did you guys think about that? What did you guys feel? I saw one person over here dancing. Yes, Aiden?
Just a thumbs up.
Oh, you just said, okay, cool. All right, any of you guys had any emotions, any energy, any, yeah, okay, Near? Yes,
I felt happy.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Skunk, did you have anything to say about the song?
Did you like it or not? Was it fun?
I made a pig noise, which means I didn't make any sense to my emotions.
Okay.
Oh,
Which made me feel a little bit of bored, a little bit
Enjoyable. I saw you there. All right, so that right there is the end of instruments today. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I shall see you later. Bye.
Well done, everybody. Good job. Bye. Have a good day.